Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions, guys. My name is John. I do events and I do part-time YouTube. Link is in the description below.
I'm Andrew. I do e-commerce.
Link is in description below. I'm Sarah. I do MCing. The link is in description below.
Today we have a new guest on the podcast. He's been a long-time friend. He is in biochemical engineering.
It's chemical engineering.
Just chemical engineering.
But
We have
an engineer there.
he's an engineer there and it's in his name. We have Lashwin.
Yeah.
Lashwin, introduce yourself.
I'm a chemical engineer by day, and I write about cognitive psychology during my free time.
What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Wait, what?
Engineer by day, cognitive psychologist by night.
By night.
He roams the streets
Wow.
curing the weak.
Wow.
Thanks. All right. Okay.
Link, not
No.
link.
Link is
There's no link, man.
Link is somewhere, but it's not in the description below.
Is,
Okay.
What does cognitive
LinkedIn.
What does
psychology mean?
cognitive?
Wait, we cannot stray away on the topic. We can ask that conversation later or in the comment section
Sure,
below.
you're curious too.
Okay, what the fuck is cognitive?
Never mind, we
Okay,
discuss
never
this later. Anyway, today we have beautiful sound sponsored by Chan Chok Kim behind the camera. You don't see him, but if you followed our Instagram, you would have,
Yeah.
right? Today we're going to be talking about Upin and Ipin's dad.
What the fuck?
Yes.
More
Yes.
more specifically, that bald man that smashed into a windscreen on a car.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what title. It was in
We'll
Chinese.
call him bald man rampaging through the streets.
No lah, but the situation was like pretty simple, right? Like it's this 3-minute video of a dash cam video, and this car is driving like any other car, and what appears to be a motorbike that goes in front of him decides to slow down and come to a stop.
Stop, yeah.
And he gets off. The motorcyclist gets off of his bike and takes his helmet and smashes the
Did-
car's windscreen.
Did the girl driving the car horn him or something?
Are you sure it's a girl?
Or yeah, it's a girl.
How you know?
I read it.
Are you sure not me?
I mean, fine, right? If it's like that, it's like it's not relevant, right?
Doesn't matter. Okay, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
She must have done something to him.
I don't know. I to be fair, I didn't watch the beginning of the film. I just skipped to the point
Where he smashed.
where he smashed it because of the lovely comment section on the Facebook.
No, I watched the whole thing. It was just the car driving.
Oh, is
But
it?
there was no
let's
sound.
Let's be clear, right? The motorcycle is cutting in from the right,
Oh, okay.
and then slowing down in front of
The car.
the car,
Okay.
and so the car drives into the
Yeah.
bike.
I think
And
there was a
the
bit.
bike gets
yeah,
stuck, lah.
Yeah. I think there was a bit of a the miscommunication between the two drivers or riders of the road. If you think about it, like he doesn't really come to a complete. Well, he does, but he jerks, and then she assumes that he's moving again. And I think that's where the car kind of inches and then touches him, and then because of the aggravation, he just fucking takes it out on her, lah.
Oh, you think that's what happened?
I think so. I think there was a confusion. Not. It's either that or like she probably cut him off on the road somewhere, or he honked to let him give him way, and then she refuse to give him way because it's a narrow road. I'm not sure, but you don't see that behind the dash cam, right?
You're right. You only see what's happening at that time. You don't know what's
Yeah,
happening before. It's
yeah.
not in the video.
So it's not very fair for that guy, but I don't think it's fair to smash someone's windscreen.
Okay, I think the point of this discussion is the fact that the motorcyclist got sent to 12 months in jail, right? Or prison, sorry, it's a big difference there. So the question here is whether or not that's fair of a punishment.
I see.
Not fair.
I
I would say, prison, maybe not. Anger management.
because the cognitive psychologist he didn't find him in time. I think it's fair.
Why the fuck, dude?
But don't get me wrong, I believe there are a lot of things that happen on the road apart from this, on top of this, didn't get the news it deserved. Also, it didn't get the punishment it deserved.
I think just because this was so viral, that's why the police decided to take an action like that.
Oh, for sure, you have to do something.
The
Yeah,
fuck,
you get
bro?
famous,
Bro.
you get fucked.
Bro, I mean, like, okay, you see, okay, it's pretty wrong lah, the fake he did. But when we are angry, we kind of do something stupid, something.
That's not justified.
But then again, he has like families and shit.
bro, everybody got fucking family, man.
I know.
What you talking about, son?
But
You can have a family and shoot someone, bro.
shoot, but he didn't shoot.
I'm just saying, you could stab someone.
But why would okay? If I step that go to jail, it's fine. He just fucking broke a windscreen, just paid a 2K and made a
No.
public apology, and you're done. You know.
I think accidentally and intentional is very, very distinct.
But I think
Exactly.
you know what?
That's a good point.
If even
Yeah.
you want to stay in the prison, at least a week will be fine. He's going to for a year. He didn't even hurt anyone.
I think like yes, you broke a windscreen, and yes, if you pay 2,000 ringgit, you will probably cover the cost of the windscreen. But it's not about the actual monetary value of that windscreen.
It's
about
safety.
the experience.
It's about
as well.
yes. It's
The
about
experience.
the trauma. It's about how he's a danger to society with his anger.
Yes.
It's about a lot of
That I
bigger
agree.
things, right?
But,
That I agree.
but 12 months, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like if he said, if the court sentenced him to 6 months, some people would say it's not enough. Some people would say it's still too much.
So what's enough
Right.
to do?
I mean, I can give my opinion. I think it's fair, but you know,
It's up to the court to decide.
Everyone has varying opinions, and it is what it is, lor.
It's up to the court to decide eventually. But I think it's justifiable lah.
I
To
think
me,
1
lah.
year is justifiable. I would
Yeah,
say.
bro.
He's sad
Actually,
as
yeah.
shit, bro. After it's not about the prison, it's about that his life is gone, you know?
No?
After this, he come out from the prison, he has a criminal record.
So
He went to go find job in some place. It's going to affect him, man.
you should have thought of that.
No, but you see, yes, exactly. So it's one thing verbally abusing someone and one thing smashing physically,
yeah,
physical
bro.
action, you know?
Day. That's
a
damn
helmet.
dangerous day.
Maybe try and empathize a little bit by imagining that the driver is someone that you are very close to, right? Imagine if it was your mother or your sister.
Oh, then the
Then,
guy whacked
right,
me.
that's something that's completely unacceptable, and you would want to sentence him to 3 years in jail as opposed to 1.
Yeah, bro. It's quite bad. It's quite bad lah. You should, and also maybe it's a good example. Like you know how like public holidays, jam, and then people get more aggravated in jams and all that.
So
It's a good example
It's,
also lah.
it's him not being able to control his emotions
Yeah.
and everything like
For
that.
all I
And-
know,
and
he's
that
just,
results
he has
in
some
being
anger issue.
a danger to society, you know?
It's a
Well,
dangerous society. I
Yeah,
agree,
yeah,
Kak.
that's the thing.
Okay, so you guys are saying it's justifiable just because he did it intentionally.
Intentionally,
Yep.
that's the word, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If he
Alright,
accidentally
So
did it,
what if you unintentionally did something but caused someone to die? What your punishment is what?
if
Can,
you
can you answer me?
That's a good debate.
That's
So,
a good question.
yeah, that's a
if
very
you
good question.
unintentionally kill someone,
Yes.
how?
Okay, you remember a few years ago, there was
Okay.
this chick driving across the road, wrong way of the road, and she killed someone. But she didn't go jail. Why?
She was driving on the wrong side of the road and
Yeah,
she killed someone.
And she killed someone.
How? She
Yeah.
ran
She
over.
crashed through the floor, bro.
Wow. She
Yeah,
go to jail.
She didn't go jail. So why this guy can go jail?
Lost change. I don't know.
Fuck
So,
that shit.
I
That's what I'm
think,
telling
I think
you.
the difference is what we were talking about earlier. Is the intent versus
Unintentional.
But someone died and you didn't even go jail?
Like
Even if you're a personal friend or not, even if you're public, they're good died, bro. What the fuck?
actually the wrong side of the road is quite fucked up, dude. Like how do you get that wrong?
You're telling me
I
first.
mean, like the
alcoholism.
world, yeah, the world is a very complicated place, right? There could be
Yeah.
a ton of reasons why you'd be driving on the wrong side of the road. It could have been an innocent mistake. I've literally done that in KL. I just it looks the same, and I go on the wrong side of the road. I'm just fortunate enough. not to-
know why? Because the government doesn't want to admit that their roads are shite.
In my life,
bringing in the government.
I've never gone through in the wrong road in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
How the fuck do you go through the wrong side?
No. The government doesn't even state like whether roads become one way sometimes. Like you know OUG, there's one time Jalan Hujan
yeah.
Ramat
Yeah, yeah.
3 or some
Sure,
shit,
Sure.
for example, became a one-way street. Everybody know. People still drive two-way, bro.
Okay, but this chick was not driving the road that was changed into one way.
I don't know,
She
but
just
was it a
went-
highway?
I think it was a highway. And
Wow.
She just went to the wrong side, nigga.
That's just
And she
ridiculous.
killed someone and she didn't go jail.
Yeah.
Just because guy Botak and he go in jail, bro.
Yeah, I don't think life is so simple where you can, list down in a nice Excel sheet all the possible wrongdoings you could commit.
I like to
right?
do that though.
And then like male, female, botak, not botak, all that kind of shit, right? And how many years you'll be sentenced. It's not gonna be
Alright.
that perfect, right?
Or it could
So I guess that's why you have a jury. That's why you have a judge to work with these different nuances and work
And
with the
I think
context.
the judge
Clearly
has
the
an Excel
jury-
sheet though.
The jury that this Malay guy had was pretty stern and tough,
True,
like, you
true.
know. And then the girl that went into this case, the jury was very sympathetic and said, you know what, child, I'll give you a second chance in life. You know?
But you can see in his eyes that he really intend to.
Yeah.
Bro, he was
I could
mad,
see
angry
that.
there. I just feel like
Like-
12 months. I mean, I know he tried, the country's trying to make a difference. If you do shit on the road, you prepare to
The
pay
thing
for
is-
it,
But
you know?
put yourself in that car at that time, experiencing the video, right? It's a pretty scary experience.
I mean, I would just get out and...
Bro, you would get out.
would
I
get
would
out.
stay in there, bro, and
I
I
would
drive
get out.
away, man.
First and
Yeah.
foremost, because I recently painted my car and everything, so you even lay a scratch on my car, you're gonna mess with the wrong guy, bro. I mean, then I just got a tattoo. Watch out, man. I go to the gym some more, okay?
Dude, that
So,
guy with a.
I would have gone
And
down.
do you know how hard a motorcycle helmet is?
I know, but Fucking bro,
if he
I'm just gonna
swung
get
that,
down.
if he swung that and hit your arm, you cannot move. I guarantee
You
you.
take that lock that you have in your car. Of course, you go down.
I mean, this
Bro.
this is the whole point of the conversation, right? Like,
We're turning into barbarians right now.
it's like
So
you're living in a functional society
Yeah,
where
it's supposed to
people
be.
don't get murdered on a daily basis. I mean, they probably do.
We live in a society.
Yeah, you're supposed to think about things in the grand scheme of things.
yeah, you're not supposed to get out of your car and then pick a
Wait, do we
Pick your
know who was in the car?
It's one chick. I think it's a girl.
It's just one person.
Don't know lah who's inside. I think nobody cares who is inside. They just want to know what happened to the guy. And
Like if there was a kid inside, how? Oh shit, son.
I don't know. The kid probably traumatized for life.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't need to be a kid to be traumatized, bro.
I just feel like 12 months in the jail. I mean, yes, you showed a thing, but we put in this situation. We don't put in other situation.
Uh-huh.
Okay, talking about this guy. I mean, he has a family as well. None of
Okay.
the family have to do things without him. You're affecting his family indirectly, you know. I mean, you
should
could
have
give
thought
him,
that, though.
you could have give him. I mean, you should have thought of that. But let me put into context. There are times when you're angry, you did some stupid shit, right?
Not to hurt someone.
But you still did some stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
So he did stupid shit. Same. I mean,
No,
maybe
dude, different,
Bro,
though.
you if you want to do a comparison, like he took a helmet. What if he take a gun? That's a different story.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he took a helmet and didn't harm anything. Maybe you caused fear, but now you put him to jail. Like great news. Well, what about his family, bro?
So you're right. So we're looking at prison or no prison. So there's no middle road
Could have
in
done
the
something
society.
else.
Is prison actually going to
I don't think it's gonna change
to
him.
correct?
It's gonna
him?
fucking affect his whole life and the family and everybody, bro.
Not really.
Hey.
Prison is not really a corrective system.
To play devil's advocate, you know, you're assuming all the good things about him. Like, yes, he may have a family. Yes, his family will be left alone. But you're also forgetting the other side of the argument where you're assuming this is his first offense.
Yeah.
You're assuming he hasn't had any priors, right? What
But
if
it
he's-
doesn't matter if he has previous one.
Bro.
I mean, when you
we
go-
don't know. We don't know that.
When you go into the jury say this guy killed someone last time and now he has just broken a window.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
I would actually argue that does play a significant role.
Yeah, bro.
Because-
Your track record shows.
Then why you want to send him 12 months? Just put him forever in the jail, lah.
That's why I say we don't know the whole story, lah.
So that's why we can only comment through what he did. And so what he did was a 12 months of
Right. But then if like what he did and the consequences of that is 12 months. Those are facts that we know, right? But what we're doing is we're assuming he has a family and all the good shit behind him.
Yeah.
We're not, if you're assuming that, then you have to assume the other side too.
I mean he has no assume.
I mean, yeah, sure. But you also have to look at all the possible bad things. that
Yeah,
are-
because you are saying you can assume family, bro.
So okay, what if
Why
he-
cannot assume he
What
will
if
also
this
previous
guy
background?
don't have any bad thing?
That's another assumption. But nevertheless, like going back to what Andrew said in the beginning, what is enough and what's not enough? It's not for us to decide, it's in the end the jury and the judge to decide.
Damn bro.
But
that's kind of
To be
fucked up,
honest
man.
right? Any fucking crime out there okay? I think if it's like close quarters to hurting someone, you deserve to go to jail. Or prison, whatever. Dude,
Maybe
if
yes,
you
but
think about it,
Meant to.
if someone swung something and hit your windscreen, right? That's either trauma or some glass shard go into your eye or something. I don't know.
Bribery.
Right? Okay, that's one thing. Then if let's say someone like, I don't know, swung a parang at you but missed.
Fuck man.
Dude,
Fuck man.
That's all I can say.
do you think that guy deserves to go to jail?
I
Yeah.
mean that's 100%.
You see?
But this is different.
So if you think about it, that was that close, that person potentially getting hurt. Same thing like as if a fella swing a parang and just miss you. I'm just saying, like, I think if you as a society, like Andrew mentioned, we are living in a normal society where no one kills each other for food or survival, you shouldn't be hurting someone, bro. And if you're that close to hurting someone, I don't think you deserve
Okay.
like
I'm
flexibility,
sold.
right?
He deserve to go
But
to jail.
that, to go back to your previous woman crash oncoming, that type of thing, I think that one is you can chalk it up to negligence, but to me that one deserves punishment also, if you ask me.
Negligence. What you mean
That
negligence?
requires a lot more context.
And investigation and all that as well.
Right, like we don't know enough details about that instance.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say.
Negligence.
So if you think 12 months is too much, how much do you think is enough? If you were the judge.
I mean, based on what I know,
Mm.
our boys probably just give him 3 or 4 months. At least 3
I
or
would
4
say
months.
6 months prison, 6 months.
I mean,
anger
simply
management.
because, okay, I'll say he did a bad shit. Okay, I acknowledge that and you go to jail. But I also think about the things that, even if he's a bad guy, the things that he would have to leave out when he's in the jail. And it's his family. I'm trying to look in the good side of him, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't really just abandon, because if he's the only one working, then who's going to, help the family? But 3 to 4 months at least for me.
Well, Clark Kent menu.
I actually think Lashmi brings up a good point where you should be questioning whether prison is a system that helps you repair yourself as a human being. You know, that's something we all assume to be the case just because it has always, like, prison has always been this concept that's around.
should go to anger management
Right.
class.
Yeah, like we should be thinking more closely about what kind of corrective
Actions,
measures
yeah.
that we can do.
About child rape.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's different. See our previous video, okay? You know Drew is really against that shit, man.
Yeah, that's why I was busy.
I can tell you're trying to push it. Yeah, like you should be thinking more closely about like what can you do to actually help repair this other person.
We actually had this conversation before
Yeah.
on the podcast before, and I mentioned how like, oh yeah, we should take proper steps. They should go
you
to community service.
you wanted to send these people to some deserted island, like in Lost.
It's amazing.
Shut the fuck up now.
No, I said community service.
Oh,
community service.
He said some deserted island, right?
Yeah, we ended up with like community service
Yeah.
in a deserted island.
But I'm just saying, like, you can do that, but like I feel with the danger and the violence, all that, it's quite difficult to track the guy lah. Like how you know? Maybe he's sweeping one day. Did I fuck this take the broom, start whacking some shit off the guy off the capture? I also don't know, right? You can't monitor human beings, bro. It's tough, man.
That's true.
Or maybe they need to
That's why prison lah.
They need to revamp the prison.
Prison is
They need to make
I
the
think-
prison
Actually, that's a very good point.
revamp the prison. Make the prison feel like a society, but of course, it's prison.
Prison as
internal rape.
Then when prison was first conceptualized, it was as a corrective action. So when you come out of prison, you're supposed to be corrected, right? But I don't think it has turned out that way. So
People
maybe
come
we should
out-
look into making
Guantanamo
it what it
Bay.
was purpose for in the first place.
People come out of prison now with a lot.
See,
Come
this
in
is
the
why
ass.
you do cognitive articles and stuff like
It's
that.
interesting, like how they've built
Assume
this
that.
concept,
It's deep.
right?
Yeah,
And
and
it's
it
just
is-
lost in
It's
translation.
lost in translation.
Right?
It is.
Yeah, like years to come, and then it's just this place that's perceived as hell on earth,
Yep.
and
Anal
you're
rape.
enclosed and dropping the soap, right? Like,
A lot of
Yeah,
anal
rub
rape.
it in the soap.
Don't drop so, bro.
But
But,
they-
but it's one thing to say it and one thing to actually pull it off.
Sure, of course.
What? To what? Drop the soap?
No lah, I think
I don't think that requires effort on your part at all.
actually for clarification, what's the difference between prison and jail?
Oh, jail
Jail
is when
is
you're there.
temporary,
Yeah, you can get
More
bailed,
temporary.
Okay.
and you're waiting for
I
that.
think the jail is the one in the police station, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Where you get bailed and you are waiting for the court to for your hearing so that you can discuss what your actual punishment
And
is.
then prison is when you go Guantanamo Bay.
Mm.
Then you die, bro.
Or rape.
Yeah, 100% cognitive sandwich.
So Upin and Ipin's dad, the guy,
He's in
no
the
more,
prison,
he's in
bro.
prison lah.
Yeah, he's going to the one at Jalan. No, that's no more. He's some prison lah.
Damn man.
I know, bro. Imagine you go all those thugs there like, saya bunuh 5 orang. So you apa? Orang baru. saya hentak kereta.
Oh my god.
His street cred is not.
You be like, saya berasinggan. saya hentak cermin kereta.
I think
Bos tak? Pemalu bosku.
I think maybe it's also unfair to assume that every human being has, I don't know, I can't find a better word. This word sounds very like,
Okay, now I say, then we will correct it.
It's redeemable, is it?
no. I don't think it's safe to assume that every human being is on the same mindset, because some people have not achieved a certain mindset.
Achieving the
Right.
higher and
Right, like
Yeah.
how do you judge a society as a whole, like a whole country, fuck country lah, let's say KL also lah. KL's got a lot of people, right? Where you know that the education system is all not the same. Some people leave school earlier, some people have degrees, some people go to masters and all that.
Yep.
And how do you assume that when varying types of knowledge levels are required in different industries also?
I don't know.
So like if you, I don't know what his job is, but perhaps his job is a different mindset altogether compared to what we have, and then we assume that all of us are actually human beings, so we still have to judge you the same way.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Right.
But there's no way to go about that without
Violent.
creating a very divisive society where
true.
you know you're
It's
creating
a
like
cookie cutter kind
yeah,
of
you're creating like the 1% lives in this upper echelons of KL, right?
It sounds like the future to me.
Yeah, and then like the middle class, right? Like top 70% to 99% will live in like this very nice 5-star hotel kind of thing, and then everyone's just fucking proletariat.
I got a feeling it's
all
gonna be like
plebeians.
I got a feeling it's gonna be like that. I got a feeling it's gonna be
We
like
can
that.
make a
Because
movie
it's
on that.
already like that now.
Yeah, this one.
If you think about it, if you live in Bangsa, you live in TD, all that, it's kind of like,
upper echelon.
and then OUG is like,
Just middle class.
Hey. Alright.
bro, OUG recently had like 3 or 4 robberies. Just, yeah.
See, this
break-ins.
is why I like
Yeah,
to
okay,
stay
alright.
in condos, man.
So, I don't know. I still think there's a part of me that feels it's unfair because the education system is not aggressive enough in pushing people to learn more about what it is to contribute to a society. And the other half of me is also like, that guy shouldn't have been violent lah. I think if you found a caveman, right? Like if you went back in time and you met a caveman and caveman looked at you,
I think it won't do anything.
I don't think the caveman hurt
But
you.
if you
He
steal
came,
his-
if it's just you two, he will work together with you.
But if you steal his chicken,
Maybe I am naive that way.
But if you steal his chicken, he'll wreck you.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe the girl did something but never record and never show.
Possibly.
It's possible.
However, to conclude this entire podcast, I'm still waiting for that Dashcam sponsorship.
Yeah, I got a dash cam already. Guys, I'm gonna just post all of this bunch of stupid videos on my Facebook. Go and have a look, man. There's this one time, you know, near the Pearl Point.
You should do a
traffic
YouTube channel.
light. Like, what the kote, bro? So I'm at this line, you know. The guy is like three road aside of me. Then
I know
if
he cut all the
then
way,
you know
lah.
you can U-turn or you can go straight. When the U-turn, you're not supposed to U-turn there, but you can U-turn like, okay? So I'm going straight. Fucker just come like that, bro. You know what he driving? Audi.
Suicidal.
Mother punda lah, bro. And the least you can do is, you know what? Put the hand like sorry there. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. And you put the hand, I'm fine. He didn't put the hand, just.
You know, I was listening to this podcast about road rage. About
I have
how
road rage, I think.
about how like people actually feel even angrier on the road because they are in such a comfortable situation. If you think about it, you're in a very soft chair,
I
right?
love my
Air
car.
conditioning,
Not particularly.
right?
Oh, alright, in the car.
right? And then no, I'm talking about car. I'm talking
Just
about car.
music,
Right?
nice music,
Right?
Avicii.
Music, right? And like you're just okay, but then someone pisses you off in that state of comfort.
Oh, that's super interesting.
I'll go-
Right?
I-
I was listening to this on Joe
Yeah,
Rogan and I was
that's
like,
super
yeah, actually,
interesting, bro.
it's true. And that's why human error occurs. It's because you are like, what the fuck this happened? That shit. And it's the same thing as a motorbike, right? I'm not saying it's as
He
comfortable.
damn chill, he botak.
You're
feeling the
seated.
wind.
You're seated. Okay, when you're standing, right, you're kind of like, yo, what the fuck? It really takes a lot for you to start a fight. Okay, so you're seated, your helmet, you feel snug, right, and you're just in your own world where no one is talking to you, so there's no confrontation. It's not a natural human thing to fight when you're in that type of comfort or like aloneness.
Psychology, man.
So when you're put into a sudden like, dude, what the fuck? You really act out of
The
it, you know.
change is
Yeah,
like
and
extreme.
hence the move towards more automotive cars and like public transport and shit like that because they feel as if you can't control humans in the end. Even if you're a very sane person, you're very smart, and you're in a car, comfortable, people cut you off, you're like, motherfucker!
bro. Yes.
There are people out there that just walk out of the car. I saw this guy on YouTube, he was being tailgated, he straight stopped the car, he just looked at the woman like, what the fuck? He was a Japanese guy, he was wearing a pink color tie.
You just look at the woman.
Yeah, bro, he just looked at the woman.
It
For a
was a
solid.
stressful day, man.
So
Yeah,
what?
dude, he just looked at her.
Then what the girl did?
You know she's still getting. It's her dash cam. He come out, just look at her. He looked damn long, you know. Then he walked back in the car. Then after that, she just stunned there. But he looked like Yakuza lah, not gonna
Bro,
lie.
I'm gonna be stunned, bro. I'm waiting the day I do that, but I just don't have the balls to do that.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that element of comfort also triggers that. So maybe also,
This is a good conversation topic.
maybe it's not entirely his fault, you see. That's why I'm like thinking half. I'm like, but at the same time.
But I feel like the 12 months. What do you
I think
think?
the
Lash?
comfort is one thing. I think it's also the anonymity and anonymity of it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have it's your car versus his car. You don't think of it as you versus
Yeah.
another person. You see, you don't see the car.
It's
in
a
front
it's a
of you
very
as another
material.
person.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm riding
But
Mercedes.
I think that's why the hand is invented, you know. So
Yeah.
you know when lorries want to cut you off and you're
Like
like,
that.
And you
Isn't
show
that
that you're a
humanizing?
person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
humanizing the whole situation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's very fascinating. I'm gonna be thinking about that every time a lorry sticks out.
No, bro.
Like,
You
you're
know why?
humanizing yourself.
Hey,
No, no, no.
I thought I'm not gonna let you go now.
Let me just tell you why you should let a lorry go through. Because final destination.
No, if he's in front of you, that's worse.
yeah, bro. There's
Oh,
no
if you
control.
follow me, I'll just fuck that shit, bro. I'm out. Or I'm done with that shit. I'm not gonna go beside or behind or in front of lorry. I'm done.
That's what I'm saying. So I think in the future, but you know, right? Although I'm speaking about automation in the future, how we're going towards there, so you prevent all this road rage and shit. I still don't think 100% automation is also possible.
I don't think so too. I think there need to be a little bit human there.
Nah, because you know how like when you see people wanting to jaywalk across the highway, and you tend to speed up just a little bit more because you know that you are the last car there, and if you slow down, the car behind you is going to go and crash into you.
Yeah, I know.
These little human instinctual things are also a very key element in driving.
100%.
So I don't think it's like a very black and white. It's very difficult to decide this sort of thing. And I actually pity the guy that's going to jail. For sure, I pity him because like I know a lot of us say things and do things out of complete anger, and it's also because after hearing that podcast, I always think, fuck man, if I was in a state of comfort and I so happened to have a bad day and I was thinking about that bad day, and then you just happen to touch my fucking car like that, and then I have to pay for my car or some shit. Oh my god,
If
send me
anything,
off lah.
you better buy a dash cam.
I have no remorse for him, to be honest.
Is it?
I completely think.
Could have been a completely bad day.
No,
How do you know maybe his wife cheated on him?
No, that's not relevant.
I know it's not a valid reason. I know it's not a valid
It's
reason.
just not relevant.
It's not, but
It's not relevant to the actual
Really?
situation.
We
Yeah.
really could have pushed him though.
I still stick with my original stance lah. That
6 months,
you're affecting society.
Yeah.
You're affecting someone who's outside your life. You know.
The safety issue is a very, very.
I'll say
It's
that
a very pressing issue.
Yeah.
he deserve go jail, but maybe 12 months a little bit more.
Fair enough.
So, 12 months a little bit extreme. What they can do, like 3 months prison, and then maybe 6 months community service or whatever. 12 months just excessive. What do you think, Drew?
No, I think 12 is fine.
No, Drew is just no mercy.
Honestly, like.
I think it's fine also, but I just think about all these different factors.
Yeah,
that could be.
true.
I don't know. I guess you could conclude it that way. There's no real conclusion.
Yeah.
lah. But you all let us know.
I
what you
think
think.
conclusion is I think there's reason to buy a dash cam.
Yes. If it's anything, buy a fucking dash cam, guys.
Do you know it's mandatory to have a dash cam in Russia?
What are you doing here? Oh, you're in Russia. I thought you were saying
Russia
Well,
is
yeah,
hardcore, man.
No, bro. If anything, you gotta do it in China. China people willingly want to just run your car and just
Yeah.
want to get insurance scam, bro.
Russia got red alert, bro.
Oh yeah.
Mother Russia, man.
I know, right?
Just let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think about the punishment. Just comment below. Let us know. Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
See you guys. Follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.